Welcome back to the show, everybody. Mr. Pop, that's me, the one and only triple, the G.O.D. You know I can't do it without him, man. That's my ace, that's my mellow. That is the Green Monster Squish Murder and the congregation. May you all be praised for holding down my six love, every single one of y'all. Yo, ladies of rage, also in the building. Bessie, Janine, Magdalene, the internal Elise, your girl at mine, Miss Marcy, a.k.a. Miss Marcy, hold down the unos, doses, thraces, and quattro, as I dodge in and out the frame, but most importantly, yes, you, yes, yo ass, yes, you. We love you, and we glad you here, that you live right here with us, right here on Team GRF TV, and we've got the King of Fighters 15 for the Kulo, baby! Yes, indeed, we got some information about the King of Fighters 15, so here's a plan. Let's get a little sis in here, let's get your darkness illuminated, and let's find out what's going out with the 15th installment of the King of Fighters 15 is technically not the 15th installment. We could count installments, but you know, there are sub-series, there's breakoffs after the King of Fighters 98, there are 3D versions. We could get into that, but we won't right now, so let's get to the work that you deserve. Yo, little sis, I need you to come out and illuminate this darkness, baby, because I want to know what's up with this latest episode of Fist of Cuffs. Girl, come on out, baby! Oh, yeah, it's going down. Oh, yes, indeed. So, I know y'all ready to get busy. The ladies of rage ready to bring you the heat. Squadron, man, got my back, got yours. Let's get busy. Now activating the King of Fighters 15 teaser trailer. .exe
皆さんこんにちは。 KOF15 のプロデューサー小田康之です。
皆さんこんにちは。 KOF15 のクリエイティブディレクターの小倉英介です。
大変お待たせしましたが、ついに KOF15 の、情報公開の日程が決まりました。おめでとうございます。どうですか？
そうですね、ファンの皆さんからもう期待の声をたくさんいただいているということですので、今からちょっと緊張しております。
はい、じゃあ早速ですけれども、初公開に向けて告知用のトレーラーを制作しましたのでご覧ください。どうぞ。
どうぞ。
はい、いかがでしたでしょうか。実際のゲーム画面は、初公開のお披露目の時に、流したいと思ってますけれども、今回のトレーラーでも、いくつか気になる映像が流れてました。その辺ちょっと小倉さんに詳しく説明していただけたらと思います。
ですね、まず、俊英君なんですけれども、前作の14ではですね、主人公のようなまたそうでないような、ちょっと微妙なポジションの新キャラクターとして登場したわけですけれども、もう今回ははっきりと、主人公という位置づけで登場することになります。で新技の方もですね追加されますし、かっこよさの方にも磨きがかかっておりますので、ぜひご期待いただきたいです。それからですね、彼が主人公ということでまた14の続きのストーリーが展開しますので、そのあたりもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらなと思います。それでですね、次に今日なんですけれども、今日の方は、心機一転といいますか、今回は黒ジャケットでの登場となります。アレコス以外ではもう久しぶりのバンダナ姿での登場となりますので、そのあたりも楽しみにしていただけたらなと思います。そして最後に、ベニマルなんですけれども、前作14の方ではもうキラキラの衣装で登場させていただいたんですけれども、今回はですねまた、いつものベニマルのスタンダードといえるノースリーブのシャツに戻しまして、その上でですね、さらにオリエンタルな衣装をあしらったような、ベニマルらしいデザインに仕上がっていると思いますので、こちらの方も、また映像が発表された時に楽しみにしていただけたらなと思います。キャラクターに関しては今回公表されているものに関してはこんな感じですね。
はい、じゃあそうですね、他にも新しいキャラクターであったりとか、チームの編成がごちょごちょっとなってたりとか、気になるところ、今ちょっとまだ喋れないですけど、気になるところいっぱいあるんですけども、何かその辺の新情報あれば。
そうですね、チーム編成に関しましてもですね、14とはもうガラッと変えて今回進めていますので、またね、来年になって、徐々に、情報を公開していくことになると思いますので、そのあたりどうなるのかなって皆さんの方で、予想して楽しんでいただけたらなと思います。はい。
はい、そしてですね、告知トレーラーの方では初公開になってましたけれども、ロゴの方も正式なものができました。今までナンバリングの方はザ・キング・オブ・ファイターズという文字をあしらってたんですけれども、皆さん KOF と、僕らも基本的に開発者は KOF っていうんですけど、KOF っていうのが通ってますので、その3文字を強調したデザインに、MI 以来だと思いますけれども、変更しておりますので、こちらのロゴの方皆さん、徐々に馴染んでいただければと思います。はい、それでは小倉さん、最後に、初公開を楽しみにしているファンの皆様に向けてメッセージをお願いします。
はい、前作をはるかに超える自信作に仕上がっておりますので、KOF15 ぜひご期待ください。よろしくお願いします。
さらに KOF15 の情報公開に合わせて、サムライスピリッツシーズンパス3のキャラクターも発表します。先日ご案内した月下の剣士のコラボキャラクターはもちろん、新たなキャラクターも発表予定です。それでは KOF ファンの皆さん、サムスピファンの皆さん、お楽しみにお待ちください。
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Oh yeah, listeners, thank you very much for coming through. I appreciate it. I think we're gonna have to get Big Sis in here because there's a lot to unpack, but I think we can discuss some of it and then get Big Sis in here because I saw a couple of things I know I want to put some frames to, even though this isn't a framey type of thing, but you wasn't sure Shune was the protagonist. Well, given the little bit that I know, I kind of see why. Because, the little bits I've seen of the story, I really don't think there was an actual protagonist. I really think that now, seeing that, we all in on Shune, bro. You know what I'm saying? Remember, he's the King of Fighters version of Roman Reigns. Well, bad Roman Reigns, not tribal chief Roman Reigns, the good Roman Reigns we love now. The Roman Reigns that was shoved down our throat as the protagonist of the World Wrestling Entertainment that we didn't fucking want. But understanding that the King of Fighters 14 was literally an establishment story of trying to get over all the bad things that have happened because Verse is dead, and that's all I know. I know a whole bunch of bad guys from varying series are coming back, and all of that led into SNK Heroin, which I think is technically canon to the King of Fighters because of the things that happened. And I'm still wondering, even though that game been out for 2+ years, why Kukuri was never made a playable character. But we'll actually be playing some SNK Heroin pretty soon on the channel. Just remind me of that. Given that that what it is, I'm like, cause I watched that and then they talked about like team compositions. I don't think that Kyo, Benny, Maru, and Shune will be a team, because when you really think about like I'm looking for a word. Brain hit me. The team compositions of the King of Fighters 14 and giving all the bonus DLC characters, blah blah blah, of what things are, is you had a lot of teams that were just constructed because we needed to do things. And there were the teams that were what they were because they were, and things are what they are. I know I've done a lot of that, but again, just really thinking about like for real team composition, like the teams that you expect to be together work together. And the new characters that form teams and the things that were formed around them, like the big one I'm really thinking of is Team Mexico with Angel, that boy Ramon, and of course King of Dinosaurs, you know what I'm saying? Hopefully, you know what I'm saying, they never made an alternate T-Thon costume, but somebody, is anybody modding the King of Fighters 14? Like all this time it's been on PC? Anybody modding that thing? I don't know. This is just random thought from brain to mouth. But I'm literally wondering, like, what things are. Because, again, given that one of the establishment points of we're trying to undo the evil that is Aku, which was the ending of King of Fighters 14, of what could literally possibly happen. Like, I really need to just, like, sit down. Like, I will make a plan. After, you know, all this stuff come out and we get answers, it might be time to sit down and end the Tales of Ash saga and play some KOF 13 and then play KOF 14 story mode to really get like a grasp of like what's going on, because I know how the Tales of Ash ends. I know a little bit about how KOF 14 functions as a story and why it functions that way, and understanding the elements that you're introducing by trying to make the world of KOF more Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, for anybody who actually understands that, because of, fine, brain, I will explain it to them. If you don't understand the story of Neo Geo Battle Coliseum, the world of Neo Geo Battle Coliseum is the nucleus for everything you know and love about SNK and Neo Geo. And those things are spread out and things, and that makes up a whole different universe than you're used to from the Fatal Fury storyline and the KOF storyline and blah, 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 and all that stuff. So, you know, crash course in Neo Geo Battle Coliseum history for you. But I'm literally wondering, like, what is KOF 15 going to be as a story? Because, again, I was just told by people who make this game, make my dream roster. Y'all don't want me to do that. Like, that's a whole video. That's a whole video, and, you know, y'all don't want that from me. And I don't want to do it because I've already done it before. So, you do it again. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe y'all make enough noise, Uncle Triple will give you dream rosters, but I think that's going to have to wait until after the reveal. Because once we get the reveal and we get some things, and then, you know, we got a little nucleus of things to fill out, and that should be fun. I'm really wondering, like, you know what? Keep my mouth shut. Because I'm going to say that, because given what things are, I only literally got one dream team in my head right now. Because KOF 14 did my dream team with Nakaruru, Mui, and Loveheart. The team that I predicted came, 67% of it. But, you know, you know, that's old throwback shit. That's old throwback shit. Go watch that on the channel if you must. But I'm really wondering what KOF 15 is going to be, and I really need to get really intimately familiar with fully how the final episode of the Tales of Ash played out, and how this new installment and all the crazy things that are happening because of the master plan to save the character no one liked, who technically did 50 million face and heel turns, which was mostly one heel turn for 2.5 video games, and then at the last minute he was the hero because we need you to feel sorry for him. I don't know if that's bad writing or if that was the plan all along. Something Elizabeth. I don't know. So, where are we now though? I'm gonna get big sis in here because I just want to just take a look at something in the trailer real quick. Don't mind me though. Okay, so we're gonna take this frame by frame because a whole bunch of things flashed on the screen and I just want to know what they are. Okay, so let's see here. Benny Maru, Leona, K Dizzle, KOF Roman Reigns, Shune, and Kyo Kusanagi. Alright, cool. Trying to think, was there anything else in the trailer that we need to see? Nope. So, we've confirmed our first 4 to 5 characters right now. Let's go over them one more time. Benny Maru Nikaido, Leona Hot Iron, K Dash, Shune, and Kyo Kusanagi, who's never going anywhere. So, maybe we can start the dream roster thing here. Bring it back to me. Just bring it back to me. I got you. So, I am going to link the whole big KOF 14 blog post. Also, do me a favor, if y'all read it, go wild, click on the ads for your boy, because literally Google is holding $99.48 of my money because they can, and if y'all go click on some ads for me and don't do it too much, they might actually pay me this month and I can get $100 because niggas is poor. So, yeah. But I'm gonna link that because a lot of team history is in that blog post about understanding about team history and team composition, because technically you have maybe 3, maybe 4 teams depending on how you think about KOF's history. Because again, if you got Leona, then you know there's probably a Clark, a Ralph, or a Whip somewhere. The same thing could be said for K-Dash, because you also got a Kula and a Maxima. You know what I'm saying? Possibly even given that if you put together an Akari Warriors team, you put together a K-Dash team, you might, and there's some theory craft, cause fucking with your boy, that you could put together a Nest team of Miss Kula, of Angel, and my partner Hentai's favorite character in all of KOF 14 still be Paula. So you can do that. So that's 3 teams you got. We're just going to throw that over there. Who you got left? We got Kyo over here, and you got Benny Morrow over here. Now, we don't know whether or not the big man Goro is going to make an appearance. You don't know, like, what Kyo's on right now, because, again, Kyo has been on many teams as he's been an edit character, just as his rival, who you know is going to be in the game, Mr. Iori Rigami. It could be very possible, given the craziness of it is, that literally you could have a legit 3 Sacred Treasures team, that you can do that. So that would mean that Kyo and Benny Maru wouldn't be on the same team. So that means Benny Maru would have to find his own team. So maybe if you got Goro and it's like you got Benny Maru, then you get the boy Young Shingo back, because I need remixes of Steel Green, because that shit is the shit. You feel me? So maybe you got a Kyo, you got a Benny Maru Shingo blank situation of Goro introduce you with a new character. I don't know. The one other thing you can count on that's not available here is there will be an Athena Asamiya, because it's like you don't have KOF without Athena in it, bro. So you can do anything with that. You got Kenso, Chen, you got Momoko, who can make a comeback. Bao, who's been hiding with Poison and Hugo for like 20 damn years now. So you got a lot you can really do with this. Then if we gonna go deeper in this, because you unlock this box internet, we got what? You got an Order Fighting team, which you have a Rio Sakazaki, a Yuri Sakazaki, a Robert Garcia, a King, and you have a Takuma. Even given that we know but don't know that this is stuff that takes place after the Road Mark of the Wolves, because we established that in the King of Fighters 2003, if you don't remember, because there is the Orochi Saga, which takes place during the cycle of Fatal Furies, I would say 2 and 3. Because it's like, here's how I understand, like, because I understand of what it is about how things match up. Just think about it this way. Because I saw something on Twitter, we're not going to get into where I saw it, but I just think that I'm here, so I might as well just go ahead and rock it, right? Understand the river that is the King of Fighters, right? Understand that you got Fatal Fury, Art of Fighting, maybe Savage Reign, we're still trying to work that out, and all that stuff that goes over in actual canon versus KOF, right? KOF follows the river thereof of things matching up at least to the first Fatal Furies until Geese gets the Gen Scrolls, which explains 96, and that's where your first real major divergence really takes place because of miscommunication. We get through the Orochi Saga, and at this point here, magical point right here, we have a couple of canonical drop-offs, right? We have the story continues into KOF 99, and you also have the story takes place of the King of Fighters EX that's on Game Boy, the Howling Blood and Neo Blood and Howling Blood in that order, right? Because maybe it's time for Mo Habana to make a comeback. You know what I'm saying? I really liked her and appreciate her as a character. Shout out to Jin, shout out to Miyu, and what is that boy's name? I cannot remember. Give me a second, brain. I'm trying to remember. What is that? What was that dude name that was on Kyo team the second year, because it was him, and because he was a sacred treasure too, because it went from being 3 sacred treasures to everybody got bling and can do stuff. I'm finna literally look up his name because I don't wanna like leave that on the table, so I'm finna Google it. So KOF Howling Blood, the King of Fighters, EX2 Howling Blood. So, what is the name of this character? I'm going to scroll slowly. Hopefully, I can think of it. Okay, I pulled it up. Reiji Ogumi. Because the hero team for the sequel was Kyo, Moe, and Reiji. Because Reiji is supposed to be like really clicked up with Shizuru or whatever. Like allegedly the story goes that Reiji and Shizuru grew up together, and it was like some weird thing of like a possible arranged marriage, but Shizuru only wants to be friends, but Reiji wants to get to them draws, things like that. So whatever. I don't really know what's up with like other than Jin and Miyu, other than their link to Shinobu. So there's that, and you got Gustav Munchausen or whatever that dude's name is. Don't make a playable appearance, just a talking head, but 50 million versions of him in Mugen though, cause fuck you. I don't know. But I'm glad I brought that up, because then we have everything that is the Net Saga, right? Everything that is the Net Saga. Once the Net Saga ends, we have our second diversion. We have the story continues normally in the King of Fighters 2003, and then we have Fatal Fury in space with the King of Fighters Maximum Impact. That's all I'm going to say about that. Maybe it's time for the team that you've always wanted, which is, I don't know. Well, yes. Yes, the only team that literally matters. Mignon Bear, and Mignon Bear all on the team. Let's be for real. Who's an Albamera, dog? I don't know that dude. Who's a Sore? Don't know him. Teleporting space bitch with ice powers. Hey, bruh, you know what I'm saying? Like, she got super light and ice powers. I don't know. Louise A. Mayrick. Did you want American Ma, Leanne Neville, big fat titties? Like, is that your thing? What about Duke? You know what I'm saying? Like, and the final boss, I have infinite super meter because, kiss my ass, SNK boss syndrome. Why are we talking about this? Like, I'm going to scratch my ear because I can do that. It's legal. I can do that. You can't stop me. Nagase, you got Xiaolong, you know what I'm saying? Like, and it's like Shay Lim, but, I don't know, like, given even that, like, what does, like, Garo mean to all of this? Like, is it time for Rock to really be properly on a team in KOF for real? Like, you know what? We'll talk about it now, and I'll bring it up later. Look, I said I wasn't going to say it, but I'm here. You want to ask me what my KOF dream team is for real? Rock Howard, Edo Bernstein, and the secret hidden daughter of that guy, Wolfgang Krauser. I always believed that Wolfgang Krauser had a daughter. That's my headcanon though. That Wolfgang Krauser had a daughter. Hit them Kaiser waves, nothing like nobody been just female Krauser. All moveless, just better stuff. Like give her the dumb extra stuff her daddy had in Fatal Fury and was that in Real Bout, because Krauser got secret moves in Real Bout. They're like, why is my ear itching? Damn it! I need some water. I can't do this right now. I need water. That's good. Yeah, but yeah. I'm staring at the prop. Y'all want to bring the prop down? I can bring the prop down real quick. Give me a second. Cause see, just in case for you niggas that don't believe that I be styling on y'all ass. You know what I'm saying? That y'all don't believe though. Like, I got the prop live, son. Sealed in the motherfucking case. Like, I got this on the lick on eBay like forever ago. You feel me? Got this for the lick forever ago. Real rap. Like, got that. But yeah, that's Real About Special Dominated Mind. We might do that. You know what I'm saying? That might be one of my December projects. Because one of the things I always wanted to do was, I know it's been done to death on YouTube, but I really want to like take like videos and like make y'all understand about Final Impacts and how they work. Because I really think that is a really interesting thing, because that combined with the secret moves you can unlock in those games and things like that, you should really give Krause's daughter that deadly rave that he got, which is hella dope. Put my headphones back on. But yeah, it's a lot to really like unpack with like giving like your dream rosters or whatever, because I'm like, because we could do this all day long, but I really think that I want to like wait for like the teaser to come out and the trailer and get official stuff and like start lining up the teams or whatever, and then sit up here and then have that theory craft. And I really think that, you know what, I'm gonna hold that one to myself. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna hold that one to myself. So before we get out of here, let's review Uncle Triple's theory craft so far up here on the board. Yeah, here, because, you know, cameras and shit on a fucking laptop, okay? So, given, and let me pull up little sis, because, you know, given what we have here, and this is important, where we start our theory craft, that's Kyo Kusanagi. That's Shun'ei, you know what I'm saying? You know, fake ass non-tribal Roman Reigns. That's the K-Dash, that's the Leona Hide Iron, and that is a Benimaru Nikaido. So, thank you, little sis, I appreciate that. From that, this is where we went theory craft-wise, right? We was like, if you got a K-Dash, and you got a Leona, and we end up just gonna smush them together, of the possible pool of characters, the rest of the Akari Warriors, you got Whip, you got Maxima, and you got Miss Kula Diamond. Depending on how you want to do that, you can do the Akari Warriors team with just with your Leona, your Ralph, and your Clark. You got the K-Dash team, and I like this, K-Dash, Maxima, Whip. Then you get you a next team of Kula, Angel, and Sylvie Paula. So that's 3 teams. Remember, we threw them out the window, right? So we was like, Kyo over here, Benimaru over there, and given the history thereof, and given what I know about the ending of the King of Fighters 14, is that if you wanna take Kyo and you wanna make him an edit character, you can do that. He spent most of the net saga just being there because he's Kyo Kusanagi, goddamn it. So fine, right? So you could go a 3 Sacred Treasure team of Kyo, Iori, and Shizuru, or things I didn't even mention, that if Iori finna sit up here and run it back with his dead friends, he can do that too, or go find somebody else to go play with. That's fine, you know, you can do that. So we'll throw that over there. So giving Kyo possibly be on the team with Benimaru and Goro or something like that, if that's what King of Fighters 15 wants to do, that's fine. If not, Benimaru can lead a squad again. It's like, if you're gonna lead a squad, of course, get the boy Shingo up in there, you know, Steel Green Remix. Need them ASAP. That one on King of Fighters 11 is monster sick. Just had to remind you, right? And then you can get a new character in there. And then we sat up here and start. We didn't get into the land of your Maximum Impact and your King of Fighters EXs, but your Alba and your Story Mirrors, your Louise Myrix, your Mignon Bear, this way, kitty cat suits, you know what I'm saying? And her crazy little sister, Dion Bear, who wanted to sit up her and wanted to rape Watt Howard, because that was a damn thing. Go play Maximum Impact 2 if you don't fucking believe me. We got the EX side of things, and you know, it's like, yo, we got Moe Habana, we got Reggie Agumi, we got Miyu, we got Junna, we got Shinobu or whatever, and we got all of them. You can get that in the mix. In my brain, because I literally pulled out that game, but I don't know what the other prop is. Sagumi Window. I'm like they just leave Sagumi in the cut though. Like, you only can play her in Wild Ambition, and you know that Toji Sagata guy who has something to do with Geek, but we never followed it up because fuck your bitch ass. Whatever. Even given all of that information, all the other things that you should know, there's going to be a Terry Bogard. So what do you kind of do with that? Is it Rock's time? Is it time for me to get my dream team of Rock, Adel, and Wolfgang Krauser's daughter, who has the same move but looking sexy with like a little bra top or something? You know what I'm saying? Doing that or whatever. Like, or the thing that I would have said, but now that I think about, do you take Rock and put him on a team with Alice and then find somebody else to do something with? That'll be kind of dope. What's up with Terry? Terry's always around. So it's like, are you getting Andy? You getting Joe? Is that what you're doing? Is there gonna be a Masha Nui in there somewhere? Is she gonna be on the women's team? We talked about the Art of Fighting squad. Ryo Sakazaki, Yuri Sakazaki, Robert Garcia, Takuma Sakazaki, King. You got the squad in there, but you can do anything. You can bring an Edgy out the cut. That's what you want to do. I'm like, yo, shout out to my boy Billy Khan in the building. Bring your sister Lily out. You know what I'm saying? She was in Maximum Impact. We can do that, I suppose. Shout out to Zhao Long, since we mentioning characters from Maximum Impact. There's a lot we can do here. Hell, the other thing I mentioned, there is not going to be a KOF without Athena. So you got the whole Psycho Soldier squad, whatever it is you want to do. If you want to create her a new team and then what? I'm like, well, okay. Fuck with my theory craft, because I just thought of this. Fuck with your boy, right? Let's say Athena want to do an idol team or something. You know, they could do that or whatever. And then you got Kenso, you got Bao, and you get Momoko. Had him as a squad. And then Chin just sitting over in the cut, just chilling, just sitting up here like, yo, old guy shit or whatever. You know, you can do that too. Like, I'm trying to think of it like anything else I missed, because again, we said up here, I did the Angel mention already or whatever. Like, when's Nameless? The answer is never, because I don't think the game don't give it, unless they gonna bring back a soul, unless they gonna like literally like make a Soul Day a character or something. I don't see that fucking happening. Given the craziness that was the team that I 67% predicted, if they're going to be more Samurai Showdown characters because they made cameos and endings or whatever, there's a lot that you can really do with this. Like, they talking about Samurai Showdown across Last Blade, or we really finna sit up here and get Kaede and Moria in KOF? I don't know. There's a lot that can be done here. And there's a lot that I am definitely interested in for them to do. And for a thing that I said I wasn't going to do, we literally spent 20-something minutes on this shit. I need my towel. I do. I like this shit. It's like, literally. Talking about KOF rosters getting me hot. One thing. Don't fuck with y'all. Let me get a drink of water. I'm finna get y'all out of here, but I'm trying to think. Is it like anything I missed? I'm like, when it comes to like your Kukuris and your Miyans and, you know, your Banderia Sisu and your Nelsons and your Zarenas, like, what you gonna do with that? I'm like, everybody loved Luong because, you know, she had a fat ass. And, you know, fat asses are okay with me. So, you know, it is what it is. Like, you should see my Twitter. Don't do that shit. I'm like, if KOF 15 is gonna bring back Garo elements, you got a whole squad, you got a whole Garo team, you got a whole Garo 2 of characters you ain't even touched that you can do stuff with. I'm like, there's a lot to be done. I'm like, I didn't talk about Ash and Elizabeth and Kukri, who you know are going to be a team. So you know it is what it is with that. And I'm like, the sky is the limit for what this roster can be. I'm like, I wonder what's going to happen to Naj. You know what I'm saying? Given that she was a special character created by the channel that used to show anime when I was like 12 years old. That's a thing. That's how old I am. That the manga entertainment used to have a block on Stars. The same channel that brings It's a Big Rich Town. That same channel where you watched all the animes. Like, that was the first time I watched Vulture's Fighter Go Kaiser and saw anime tits, and I was like, yeah, man. And I'm like, yo, you should go play Vulture Fighter Go Kaiser. Like, that game's super mad underrated, and you should play that shit, because that shit is mad dope. I'm just saying. Just saying. But yeah, there's a lot to unpack here. But seriously, if I'm going down this road, I'm trying to think, is there anything else that I forgot? I'm like, you still got like all those other characters. You got your Vanessas and of course your Blue Marys and your Agents and your Seths. You know what I'm saying? Because for a character like Seth, who is a major player in Maximum Impact, he really don't do a lot in actual KOF canon. So it'd be nice to see him. Like, when's my boy Heavy D? Like, again, I'm like, just like I would love to see Vanessa, Heavy D, and the boy Rick Stroud on a team, dog. That's the other Dream Squad. Just because Heavy D don't get enough love. Like, some people love Lucky Glauber. I don't know how many people love LeBron Ballard, but everybody loves Vanessa Smith titties and ass. Remember that video? Like you seen that the HSDM there, that Clendon, yeah, like playing. You know what? I bring it up, but I ain't trying to get in trouble. It's on the channel. Y'all know where to find that video. The original, not the one that somebody muted the sound and then put their own little Korean J-pop over. I was done. I was like, for real, man, dude. I do not feel good really thinking about how much motherfucking time I wasted uploading trailers for you ignorant ass motherfuckers. Not all y'all. I love some of y'all, but that wasn't the way. People still making money on the hustle. It's just not Uncle Triple. I don't know how to feel about that. So, it should be interesting to like really see like what KOF 15 is going to be. It's going to be a nice ride. Let's just hope the roster just don't get spoiled again, because I really do not want to go through being called autistic when I sit up here and I stand on what I stand on and say SNK has the right to release it on their own time. Fuck you for being a glory hound, and if you got a problem, it's a street corner you can meet me on, and I'll whoop the shit out your motherfucking ass for free on YouTube, no boxing ring. I will give you literally the Nate Robinson special. Fuck with your boy. Real shit on my mama, on my auntie, on my son. Fuck with your boy. That's real rad. Just like that. Straight like that. And fucking dead. Yap. I need the towel again. Getting too hyped. Getting sweaty. Regardless of all this dream and theory craft, January 7th, I don't know if it's going to be, they're going to do a live stream or whatever, but once we get the deets, I will be there. I don't care what I got to do to be there like you did in school and they give you a free skull cap and shit. I'm going to be there because I got to see this. I got to know what's coming up for Season 3 of Samurai Showdown. I got to know what's up with KOF 15, and hopefully they got more surprises. You know what I'm saying? Hopefully they got more surprises. Maybe, Fatal Fury First Contact on the Switch where you can play as loud in one player mode, but maybe I'm asking for too much. Maybe I'm like, I wait for the day SNK versus Capcom Master of the Millennium come out though on Switch though. Yeah, we're gonna do that. But regardless of that, man, we have got plenty of more show for you, so we just ask you, man, to sit back, relax, and stay tuned. Me, here. There, right here in the center. Me, I'm Mr. Pop That Thing, the one and only triple the G.O.D. AKA Mr. C-R-A-C-K, C-S-A-I-N-E. Hashtag entertainment is number one dope man. And indeed, I am the baddest monster in existence, and don't you ever forget it. Boom. My ace, my mellow, my brother, the green monster squish murder, and the congregation, may you all be praised for holding down my six. Nothing but love, baby. And of course, I couldn't do it without the ladies of Braves, Betsy, Janine, Magdalene, it turned Annalise, and your girl and mine, Miss Martha, a.k.a. Miss Martha, you hold down the Odo, doses, thraces, and quattros, baby. Yes, indeed, and yo. It's time for so long, but we'll sing just one more song. Thanks for doing your part. You sure are smart. With me and you and Squish Murder 2, we can do anything that we fucking want to do, bitch. You know what it is, baby. Look, hit the subscribe button, hit that bell if you aren't already familiar. All my social media links are down below, and if you want to support this show with your cash money, Cash App, PayPal, and Patreon. Shout out to my boy Drew K. Young Money Bags and my little brother Ryan Bomber, my partner in Hentai Number Love, and shout out to my whole squadron, man. Y'all know y'all always show up. I ain't gotta say y'all name. I got love for y'all. Y'all got love back. You know what it is. This is finna get really interesting. So, I said this like in the whatever, but in the description will be the blog post for KOF 14 with all the thoughts and all that stuff that went with that. It's a lot of teen history and teen dichotomy that goes in there, and I'm probably thinking that once the trailer go out, we'll re-go over it just so that you understand team composition in KOF and how it works and why it works. Because that's the video nobody's gonna make because no one understands that minutia better than I do. So I'll be glad to educate y'all. But yeah, but do me a favor though. I'm gonna link that. Go over there, no ad blocks. Click on some ads. Don't do too much because YouTube gets weird. I'm just trying to get my I'm just trying to get my 52 cents so I can get my $100 so I can close my Access account forever. So it is what it is. We got plenty of more for a show for you. You're damn straight. You know we do, and we've got it right after these commercial messages. Damn, it feel good, man. Yo, man, give me a subject, man. I can go all day with it. This was supposed to be a 15-minute video. We 40 minutes in. I don't give a fuck. But seriously, we got plenty of more show for y'all, man. Come right back here. We got more show for you. Live right here on Team GRFTG. Just for your motherfucking ass. Right after these, bang, commercial.